Hello and welcome. Today I am going to read out Margaret Atwood's poem titled The Loneliness of a Military Historian. Here it is. Confess, it's my profession that alarms you. This is why few people ask me to dinner, though Lord knows I don't go out of my way to be scary. I wear dresses of sensible cut and unalarming shades of beige. I smell of lavender and go to the hairdressers. No prophetess mane of mine, complete with snakes, will frighten the youngsters. If I roll my eyes and mutter, if I clutch at my heart and scream in horror like a third-rate actress chewing up a mad scene, I do it in private and nobody sees but the bathroom mirror. In general, I might agree with you. Women should not contemplate war, should not weigh tactics impartially, or evade the word enemy, or view both sides and denounce nothing. Women should march for peace or hand out white feathers to arouse bravery, split themselves on bayonets to protect their babies whose skulls will be split anyway, or having been raped repeatedly, hang themselves with their own hair. These are the functions that inspire general comfort. That and the knitting of socks for the troops, and also a sort of moral cheerleading. Also mourning the dead, sons, lovers, and so forth, all the killed children. Instead of this, I tell what I hope will pass as truth, a blunt thing, not lovely. The truth is seldom welcome, especially at dinner, though I am good at what I do. My trade is courage and atrocities. I look at them and do not condemn. I write things down the way they happened, as near as can be remembered. I don't ask why, because it is mostly the same. Wars happen because the ones who start them think they can win. In my dreams, there is glamour. The Vikings leave their fields each year for a few months of killing and plunder, much as the boys go hunting. In real life, they were farmers. They come back loaded with splendor. The Arabs ride against crusaders with scimitars that could sever silk in the air. A swift cut to the horse's neck, and a hunk of armor crashes down like a tower. Fire against metal. A poet might say romance against banality. When awake, I know better. Despite the propaganda, there are no monsters or none that can be finally buried. Finish one off and circumstances and the radio create another. Believe me, whole armies have prayed fervently to God all night and meant it, and been slaughtered anyway. Brutality wins frequently, and large outcomes have turned on the invention of a mechanical device, viz. Radar. True, valor sometimes counts for something, as at Thermopylae, sometimes being right. The ultimate virtue by agreed tradition is decided by the winner. Sometimes men throw themselves on grenades and burst like paper bags of guts to save their comrades. I can admire that, but rats and cholera have won many wars. Those and potatoes, or the absence of them. It's no use pinning all those medals across the chests of the dead. Impressive, but I know too much. Grand exploits merely depress me. In the interests of research, I have walked on many battlefields that once were liquid with pulped men's bodies and spangled with exploded shells and splayed bone. All of them have been green again by the time I got there. Each has inspired a few good quotes in its day. Said marble angels brood like hens over the grassy nests where nothing hatches. The angels could just as well be described as vulgar or pitiless depending on camera angle. The word glory figures a lot on gateways. Of course, I pick a flower or two from each and press it in the hotel Bible for a souvenir. I'm just as human as you. But it is no use asking me for a final statement. As I say, I deal in tactics. Also statistics. For every year of peace, there have been 400 years of war.